What's up, people? So gonna be making another video. This one is basically for Android users. um, Basically, I'm gonna be showing you how to save your battery life. um, this is the S5, which has like the best battery life I've ever had in all my Galaxy phones, or phones period. um, I charged this phone this morning and it's at 70%, and I have been using it all day. As you can see, I've been using it all day, watching videos, Facebook, you name it, and it's still going. um, so I'm just gonna show you all how to save on your battery life. There's different tips, different tricks, whatever. There's apps that you can get, but you don't really need those apps. Alright, so we're gonna open up the phone. I forgot that I have my thing, my phone. Not. Alright, now, first things first. Clear all that crap. Up here, you have a couple options. You can use two fingers and you just come down and it opens everything. Not sure if you can see it properly. But the first thing you want to turn off is your location. If you do not use this, then you don't have to turn it on. But you should have it on in case you have like an app to find your phone. I have Lookout, which works pretty good, so you can have it on for that. But I turned off mine because I won't say that I'll never lose my phone, but I'm very careful with my phone, and there's certain apps on here that I don't want to use my GPS location, so I have it off. What else? NFS. You can turn this off. A lot of people have this on and you don't need it. Bluetooth. If you don't have a Bluetooth device, then you don't need this. Turn it off. Alright. Power saving. It works, but you don't really need it. What else? Sync stays on in case you don't want your contacts and stuff to, be uploaded up to the servers. Wi-Fi. If you're not using your Wi-Fi, turn it off. Like right now, I'm using my data, so I don't really need the Wi-Fi. I do have Wi-Fi at home, and I use it sometimes, but so if you're not using your Wi-Fi, turn it off. Okay, even if you're not on Wi-Fi and it's on, it's gonna be using up battery life, so you turn that off. So basically, in this whole screen, you should have sound, sync, and smart stay. If you use that, I use it. You should use it. Multi-window, I have that. I don't have none of this other crap. Quick connect. Everything else is turned off. Now that's the first step. Now, your brightness. Some people have their phones up to the max. Like this is like freaking bright. Alright? Okay, you can have it on auto, which I don't. I have my preset right about here. This is perfect. This is not dark, this is light. It's probably not going to be showing properly in the camera, but it works great. And I can adjust it if it's a little dark. But this right here is just right. Alright, you don't need nothing bright to blind you. Alright, you're not watching HD videos all the time. You only use this if you're watching videos because it brings out the colors and everything. But it's right around here is good. Okay, that's the two steps. Alright, first step is you kill all those features that you don't use, then you adjust your brightness. Now the next step, you go to your settings. Alright, you can find it up here, or you can go into your apps and find it on the settings. Alright, but it's much easier up here. You just scroll down, you open this up. Now in here, there's a whole bunch of different options. Yours might look different, but basically it's the same on Android devices. We're gonna go to tab view. It's about the same. Depends on what Android version you're running. So what you're going to be looking for is application manager. Alright, that's what you're looking for. You go in there and you can start with downloaded, but I just go all the way down to all apps. Now everything you open on your device, it stays running in the background. No matter if you exit, come out, it stays running in the background. Alright, you not because it's not appearing on your screen doesn't mean it's not running. It's running, and the more you have running, the more battery life it's gonna be taking up. Like for example, flashlight. I used this recently, but I'm not using it now, but it's still running in the background. So the first thing I want to do, sometimes I just do clear catch, which helps the phone, and then you go force stop, okay, and that's it. It's no longer running in the background. You go back and you find known apps. You don't go closing up stuff like active application. You don't want to do that. These are things that are critical to the phone, like let's say Android system. You don't want to force stop that. Alright, you don't want to mess with that. You only mess with known apps. Like this should be off because I haven't used it in like a long time. My alarm clock stays on as I use it all the time. All share, all that stuff, you can leave that running. Family map, I don't really use this, so I'm gonna force stop it. I don't know why I didn't do it. I'm gonna turn it off because I don't use it. Alright, I didn't even notice that until now. Then there's like the hotspots. I don't need that. Every time you turn off your phone and turn it back on, it's gonna come back. Alright, all this AT&T nonsense. So you just force stop all this stuff that do not look familiar. You do not touch it. Alright, but I use this like every now and then. You can clear cache. Basically what your cache is like temporary files. It saves temporary files so that when you open the application, it opens up a little bit faster. Beats music should be off. I don't use that. All this Bluetooth stuff can stay. Bubbles, calculator, calendar, these things can stay. This should be off. It's not. And basically that's all you do. You just close things that you're not gonna use anytime soon. Chrome, I use it all the time. Cache is a lot. That I'm gonna clear. And you can just keep doing that. All this stuff here that do not look familiar, nothing you downloaded to the device, do not touch them. Alright, Craigslist should be off. What else we have here? Drive can stay running. That's basically to backup files. eBay can stay running. I use this like all the time, like every day. Facebook can stay running. I'm not gonna clear the cache because I want it that way. Video downloader, I can force that. Don't need it. Flight view should be off. There we go. Quickster off. Basically that's all you do. Gallery, you can force stop it if you want. It doesn't really matter. And you just keep doing. Google Play, all this Google stuff. If you want to shut it off, you can, but I do not recommend it because since this is an Android phone, it basically relies on all this Google stuff, so it can run. It can run. It basically helps the phone run better. So all this Google stuff, you can just leave it alone. Great Lakes, I don't use this much. Who wants to watch their school loan? This should be off, and you just keep going. You know, I have plenty of stuff in here. Most of them are already off, and that's basically all you do. Okay, you just shut everything off that you know you're not going to use. And remember, only turn off applications that you know. Alright, like USPS, I'm not using it, you know, not anytime soon. TuneIn Radio, I use it sometimes, but as you can see, it's off already. and you just keep doing that. Okay, and the more you close, the more you're gonna see the memory goes down. You're probably only gonna see it intermediately because you have to shut off like 5 different apps just to get like, you know, a little bar. So, and that's all you do. You shut off everything. And the application manager, you can shut that off when you're finished. All right. Which one is it? I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. I think it's this one. It's not this one either. Sorry about that. But there is one here where you can shut off this application manager because it's actually running in the background when you come out. And I could have done it in my S4, but I don't know. It should be called application manager. Guess not. If you do know what it is, please let me know. I'm not gonna just go here shutting off applications, but you can actually shut off this one because it will stay running in the background. Alright, let me see if these came back on. No. Still off. Still off. Okay. I don't know which one it is. But basically, that's the 3 steps, all right? You kill the services that you don't use, okay? Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFS, you name it. You don't use them, shut them off. Set your brightness. You don't want it too bright. You don't want to be blinding yourself, all right? You're not using this as a flashlight. Then, final step, you kill all applications that you're not going to be using for a while because everything runs in the background. Okay, and that's about it. You do these 3 simple steps and you're going to see a dramatic change in battery life. Now remember, when we first started this video, which was like 12 minutes ago, I was at 70% and now I'm at 67%, so that's pretty good. And that's about it. If you need any type of other advice, other help, you can let me know. I'll be making more videos, hopefully. Get some time, make some more videos, and then I will be sharing with y'all. Probably the next one I'm gonna be doing is I'm not sure, but you tell me what you want to see and I'll work on it. Until then, oh, one last thing. Doing all this is gonna help, but it comes down to charging the phone. Now, a lot of you, from the day you bought this phone, which was released last month, you have yet to turn it off and charge it. Alright? That is bad. You charge your phone every now and then. You just charge it, you know, it drops down. You charge it, drops down. But this is what you should do. You use the phone until it's completely dead. Dead. Now you do this when you don't have nothing important going on. And then you turn it, you leave it off, and then you charge it to 100%. Now, when it reaches 100%, you do not unplug it. While it's plugged in and it says 100%, you turn it on. You leave it plugged in. When it comes on, it's going to charge a little bit more, and then it's going to be 100%. That way, you're resetting the battery. There's a little motherboard inside the battery that tells the battery when it's full, when it's not. You know, it also communicates with the phone. Doing so resets the battery, and you have the actual battery life that you have. Okay? Because you might be saying 80 and you have like 70, I don't know, 9, 78. It's not accurate. You don't have to wait for your phone to die for you to do this. You can just, you know, maybe at 50% or below 50%, you turn off the phone, you charge it. 100%, you turn it on, leave the charger in, and charge it. That way you reset the battery. Okay? That helps a lot. It's not going to kill you to turn off your phone for a couple of minutes or an hour or so to charge it to 100% and keeping your battery healthy. That's about it. Again, if you need any information, any advice, any tips, any help, whatever it is, phone, computers, tablets, video games, you name it. If I don't know, I'm gonna find out. 67%, and we've been on for a while. It's been 3 minutes now and it's stuck at 67. That's to show you that this thing has amazing battery life. Anyways, that's it for now. Until next time.